Hey, it's you. Listen. I think I just spotted the most disappointing bird in the animal kingdom, yes. In a few moments, I'm about to show you. Now, you have to be very, very quiet. Unlike me, I'm being kind of loud, but... Oh, look. I told you, there it is. See it? It can't look any more disappointing. I'm about to go get it. Go.
Ah, yes, Flicky, released in 1991 on the Sega Genesis. The goal of Flicky is simple: collect all of the chicks, or chirps, and get them to the exit. But this won't be easy, as there are enemies that will try to stop you, mainly the tiger, which looks like a kitten with a big ass head. As you progress, another enemy, a lizard called Iggy, oh, I get it, because he's an iguana, oh ha ha, will climb up the platforms and walls. The tiger and Iggy come out of small gray boxes with evil lit up eyes. If you get hit once, you die, lose all of your lives, and it's game over. The tiger also can touch the chicks that you've collected, breaking them from the line and forcing you to recollect them again. Now, all hope isn't lost, as you have items to defend yourself in each level. It's always a single kind of item in each stage, either a rotary phone, a teapot, a bottle of beer, a hammer, a weed plant, but they all do the same thing. There's no difference in each one. The changes are merely cosmetic. You can put any number of chirps in the exit at once. You can do one at a time, or in groups of 3, but if you really want to get high scores, you want to collect all of the chirps in the area and bring them to the exit at the same time. This can be tough in later stages when enemies are coming out at a rapid pace. You also want to try to complete each stage in under a minute. If you complete a stage in a minute or more, you will not get a time bonus. But if you manage to collect all of the chirps and bring them into the exit in under a minute, you'll get a time bonus depending on how fast you complete the stage. Every so often, you'll play a bonus round where you'll collect 20 chicks. If you collect them all, you'll get another bonus. The bonus rounds get harder as you progress. The background graphics of the stages change every 3 levels, but the platforms in which you jump on change every single time. Sometimes when you kill an enemy, a diamond appears, which is pretty random in both its points and how it appears. The further you progress in the stage, the more chirps you will need to collect in order to finish it. As far as getting a 1-up, it's a set amount of points each time. So when you collect 30,000 points, you'll get a 1-up, 80,000 for the next, and so on and so forth. Now as you start, you'll see the entire level on one single screen. That includes chirps and weapons to throw. As you move left and right, it seems like the level is bigger than it is, but do not worry. It's actually the screen repeating itself over and over and over again. It's kind of like how in the Flintstones, where the background scrolls indefinitely to give the illusion of movement. The graphics are cutesy, which fits the aesthetic of what the developers were going for, but it's also poor at the same time. To me, this game doesn't have a great color palette, and that's saying a lot considering the art direction they were going for was something out of a children's book. I mean, this game came out in 1991, 2 years after the Genesis launched. It's also the same year that Sonic the Hedgehog was released, and even that game looks better. Hell, even Altered Beast looked better than this game, and that game came out on launch. You'd figure that the developers would know more about the hardware of the Sega Genesis at that point. This game makes the Genesis hardware look weaker than it is. It could have looked better. There's no excuse. The music fits the art and vibe of the game, but there's nothing memorable here. There are only 6 songs in the whole game, so there's not much variety either. And the main theme that plays is the stuff of instant ear bleeding. The sound effects are okay though. Overall, the sound and music is mediocre in this game. Nothing bad, but nothing great either. The control is simple. You move and you jump. Your jump height is fixed, but you can control yourself in midair, which is nice. If you let go of the D-pad while running, Flicky doesn't come to a full stop. Instead, Flicky slides for a bit. But like your jump, you can control your movement on the ground by pressing the opposite direction of where you're moving, so you can come to a full stop. The game works well enough to where if you die, it's your fault, not the game's fault. It's nothing groundbreaking in the gameplay department, but that doesn't matter. The control works and works well.
Well, that's Flicky for you. Bit of a mixed bag to me. While the control is good and the game does get challenging over time, there really isn't enough in this game that makes you want to come back for more. There's no two-player option. There's not even an extra mini game that you can play on the side to add a little more variety. No, what you see here is what you get. The presentation is poor. I'm sorry, it's poor. Every time that I put this game in my Sega Genesis, I kept thinking like, man, this game doesn't belong on the Genesis. It belongs on the Master System. Had this game had been on the Master System, this would have been a small little classic game, maybe an underrated gem. Now, that's not to say that the game isn't fun at all. There is some fun to have with this game, but it's in extremely short bursts. Truth be told, the last time that I played this game, it was on the Sonic Mega Collection, back on the GameCube. And that was years ago. So obviously it didn't have enough appeal then, and playing it on the actual hardware, it doesn't have that much appeal now. At the most, I can say, you know what? Give it a try. You might like it. And at the least, I would avoid it. It's good, but damn disappointing. You're not missing out on anything if you skip out on it. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. It really means a lot to me. If you liked it, hit it with a thumbs up. If you didn't, hit it with a thumbs down. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. It helps me to know what you guys want in future videos. Also, share this among your friends and family. Maybe they might like it, or not. And if you really want to keep in touch, please subscribe. It helps me out a ton if you do. Until next time, guys, peace out.